college football. They'd like to believe this was going to be a preseason game, but Georgia State has different ideas.
It's Gray, nice catch, nice spin out of a tackle. And he's inside the 20.
Prospect next year, but also get to play as the Ducks quarterback once again. He's reveling in that opportunity.
So Tennessee. Spinning, Gray gets humble.
On 2nd and 6, it's a pitch. True freshman Eric Gray, they think has got star potential. He gets it past the 35 and out to the 37-yard line for 13 yards.
Trying to go to a pitch to the right, but how about Eric Gray showing some of that playmaking ability, jump cut and reversing field.
Rear touchdowns. He's out of Memphis. Garantano going to throw it to him out in space here, and Gray has blockers. Dives out of bounds. Gray gets the call again. So 3 straight.
No.
Gray coming this way on 2nd and 6. That's another Tennessee first. Tannell's been pretty good. 3 of 4 on 3rd down so far. Gave him 2 on that last play. Here's Gray. Breaks a tackle. Cuts it upfield. And is close to a first. Giving up a touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a good play off that left side.
This game.
Eric Gray, the deep back on the 3rd and 1. And the pitch to him. First down run for the true freshman inside the.
We're so busy avoiding making mistakes. It's hurt the ball sometimes.
Howard package. Guilty. It's Gray. Hesitates. Puts a foot in the ground and dives ahead.
And challenge anybody to find some success in that.
Draw play to Eric Gray. The freshman to the sideline.
1st and 10 Tennessee. Eric Gray, the freshman out of Memphis, the ball carrier. How do you?
Garantano out. Now he's got J.T. Stroud in the game. On the ground. Eric Gray.
This time from the 40, Garantano under center. And a handoff to Eric Gray. Gray, the running back on 3rd and 10. Garantano fires a pass. End zone for the touchdown.
In the red zone. Eric Gray, the running back that has a little more skip in his step.
We've had coordinators tell us all season they've had a game plan for number 1 in black and gold. Garantano throws on the run. It's complete for a Tennessee first down to Eric Gray.
He'll stay on the ground, a huge hole. Eric Gray in the open field. The true freshman with a foot race. He will break the tape. To 3. Here's Gray. Had a 56-yard run.
They started running football, and that's when this offense opened up.
2 tight end look. Well, old school football here, and Gray will have it to the 30 and a first down. Picks up. What a half of football at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Boy, Gray spins out of trouble, and he'll be dropped around. Derek Mason's our coach moving forward. Handoff to Gray. There he goes in the open field. He's got a long way to go. To the 20, to the 10. Give him 6, 94 yards. Run it again. Here's Gray, the hot hand. Straight handoff here. Gray breaking a tackle, breaks another one. He's out to the 45.
Probably most important block on that particular play is sealing that backside and allowing Gray to get to the front side.
Him at 100. Working the right side. Gray to the block tee. Out of Arizona Western Junior College. Handoff. Little stutter step at the line from Eric Gray. Line up in that I formation. They'll toss it to Gray. Working left side. Gets a couple of great blocks. Untouched into the end zone. On the ground.
Here comes toss crack, seal the edge there by Gray to get around the corner. It's an easy walk-in touchdown. Receivers on it stinks.
He's also playing with an SEC chip on his shoulder. He wanted to play in the conference, didn't recruit him. Big room on the left side and a big run for Eric Gray and a Tennessee
run here because this is an excellent move on Micah McFadden, who's a tremendous tackler.
Came limping off the field after that play. Gray changes direction. And he'll carry dudes with him with an entire pile of Tennessee. Four-star recruit, Elite 11 quarterback. Handoff straight ahead run, Eric Gray. And he busts through
on the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's a first down run for Gray.
After a pickup of 9, this a little flea flicker, trickeration, has to dump it off underneath. What a wise move. Eric Gray inside the 15, inside the 5, and he's down just.
And J.J. Enagbare, Garantano takes the hole.
20-yard pickup for him, and then Chandler, touchdown, Tennessee. Eric Gray with the touchdown.
Explosives on offense. Need to be more physical up front. They did that on this drive. Those, and now quick slant, similar to the plays we've seen South Carolina have.
Tennessee is humming, and it's Gray. It's Gray is the lone back there, following his blockers, and a big. Missouri almost had themselves an interception on that last play. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10, and the handoff will go to Eric.
I love the aggressive nature right now of Tennessee throwing the football down the field.
They'll run on 2nd and 10, big hole off the left side.
Push the football vertically, but also when you do that, you stretch this defense wide, and now you hit these little creases. At one point in time, for 10 out of 14 practice, you had 50 players out.
There goes Tennessee. Eric Gray to the end zone.
About Gray making one guy miss. Look at the kick out block there by Wanye Morris. Comes around, kick out that linebacker. Then there's a crease, and you got one-on-one.
Quick throw to Gray. He will score. Touchdown.
Exactly what you want. Man coverage to get Bolton on the outside. When you got those big offensive linemen out in front of him. Look at 73 Trey Smith out in front blocking. You got Brandon Kennedy, the center. Much of the first half as a receiver, now you see the physicality. You see 68 come around and kick him out. Nice block on the outside.
Dude, he had 15 against Vanderbilt last year. Left side, there goes Gray, and
they ran for 232 last week in a win. Here's a quick slant and out. Delayed blitz, throw down the middle is complete. It's a first down. And a good complete. On 2nd and 8, they'll try it again. This one's a little better result for Gray as he got out.
Fender getting over across late.
Eric Gray in at running back. He gets his first touch and finds a hole. And
You can get some more push up front.
Gray again. And Tennessee just
Open up the vacancy in the middle of the field. So the good and the bad, you see it both equally right now.
Garantano dumps it off. This is Gray.
It's because he can be so good, and then he crushes them like we've seen twice already today.
Again out of the backfield. This is Gray. On 2nd and 1, Tennessee picks up. Chandler, huge hole.
Look a little tired, right? Tennessee's using a lot of tempo.
Gray touched in the back. Quarterback. Garantano will hand it off and straight up the middle for a big gain.
Number 50 there, Marquand McCall. He's bigger than Quinton Bohanna, actually. He's closer to 380.
A bounce to the outside. Eric.
I think it's got to be 70-30, right? I mean, you got to get going on the ground as we see right here in back-to-back plays. But quarterback can't do the little things, can't communicate, can't make the decisions you expect him to. Sometimes the best answer is put a young kid in.
It works all right.
Jones.
ground. Straight up the middle is Gray. All the way out near mid.
Trey Smith, number 73, the big senior. He does a great job of taking DJ Dale, number.
See that. Yeah. They're down at 5. And on the ground, they keep it. And down. Keep it on the ground, Eric Gray for 8, maybe.
Alabama players collide and he gets under the end.
Play fake and the throw to Gray and a great catch. Does along with catching long touchdowns. And now we wish him best.
Everything in football is a risk. Every practice, everything you do.
Guys, if you have a problem, get on a tire store.
That's it. It's going to take all your worries away. Get. Eric Gray, almost popped out of there.
But this Arkansas defense is opportunistic in that zone. He's got to be careful.
They'll run it through the left side in a huge hole.
Pop back into that too high, but they've been playing around, rolling guys in the box to stop the run.
They'll run it on first down and find a huge productive one, and Odom's defense is over the year. Stretch for Gray. And they go, this defense goes. Straight ahead. There. Garantano turns, hands it off Gray. He will walk right in. Touchdown, Tennessee on an Eric.
It's just bear crawl time. I watched Trey Smith there, 4-point stance. He's got his face mask about 4 inches off the ground.
Looking forward to it. Tennessee football, Jarrett Garantano has been making a living handing it off as he does so. They'll run it again. This time they pick up a first down behind it.
Out of his hands, get a completion, get this drive started.
Tennessee out of timeouts. Bailey fires it over the middle. That's Gray. And there's that easy one. Your field is Josh Palmer. Bailey looking left this time. Goes right back to it. Another check down. And Gray stops.
They feel quite confident about what their offense put forth these last couple weeks.
We're going to start on the ground, and it's a good gainer for 3rd and 15. Delay handoff, Gray. As he gets to the outside, we'll have a first down and more. Eric Gray.
And this is just over pursuit on the right side. They bring a blitz off the right. You see number 6, Christian Tutt, kind of over pursuit.
Yards to Hyatt. Gray fights his way. So these guys can develop, get back to basics. 3rd down and 3. Garantano. And here comes Gray out of the backfield. A flag is down, but they've been utilized. They feel like they're gathering a lot of momentum as the season goes along. And right now, Gray is going to spin and get a Tennessee
level in the second half.
There's Gray as he goes straight ahead. You think about Garantano Sr., who's already gotten his degree, and who knows? You know, COVID is making things available for more eligibility. Here's Gray.
It's been a grind, really, throughout the course of his career. Hoping to finish on a high note, though.
First down the run for Gray, and it's a good one as he...
Player that would give my all for Knoxville and for my teammates.
And Allison, he has done that, and Gray has given them a
several-year stretch.
There's Gray again, and Gray catches a seam. And now here.
Look at him in the hole, because if you see Zakoby McClain, he's unblocked. I mean...
Garantano checking at the line. We'll give it to Gray, and Eric Gray again.
As numbers on the right side and gashed him again on the ground.
Gray adding to his total. That's a bad stretch that they're trying to remedy right here. And Gray's going to help do that. 2nd and 1, it'll be 1st and 20 for the true freshman quarterback as he hands off to Gray, and Gray with a good run here. Eric Gray is having a big night.
It's amazing. I mean, just the running back draw. He had 33 on that.
Will they have Tank Bigsby for that matchup? Straight ahead goes Gray. Took a seat. Harrison Bailey, the true freshman, came in, and he leads them.
Play action on 2nd down. And now Bailey to Gray, comes back to make the grab, and Gray goes rolling across the 30.
And he's showing us that he can get through his progressions.
Penalties on Andrew Chatfield Jr. and then the direct snap to Eric Gray. So get it. Red zone. Chandler and Gray both in the backfield with Harrison Bailey. Completed. It's Gray, and it's touchdown, Tennessee.
It's an extension of the run play. That's all this is. It's a run Quick little throw to the slide, to the swing route, and great blocking on the
4. Our quick hitter to the outside for Gray. And Gray with a block from Paul. High snap, handled. Gray shaking his way.
You got to go out there and make plays, make mistakes, go back, watch the film, and make the corrections.
Gray has it. Gray across the 25. Gray to near.
On 1st and 10, it's Eric Gray with his first carry.
6-game losing streak, but the turnover margin just destroying the Vols' aspirations.
Gray, first down run. 13 tackles. 6 more than anyone else on the team. As Gray gets a chunk of the...
Did not look like a block in the back.
2nd and 18. And Gray spins and stays.
Kind of revolving door of choice at quarterback tonight for Tennessee. Earlier in the first half, with the fumble in the pocket, stripped from behind, and next thing you know, it was J.T. Shrout's game for a bit.
Accurate throw to his H-back tight end.
Pitch to Gray, trying to find some running room off that right side, making defenders miss. Excellent ball till we see Luganville inhaling a burrito in a student section. Here's Eric Gray breaking a tackle initially.
As well this year. This is Gray darting back inside the Tennessee transfer. Able to muscle his way. Mims caught 5 for 117 yards a week ago. Stopping and starting and cruising for another first down goes Gray.
Gray going early in this football game. Nice stop and start there to the outside, and Western Carolina
catch the ball and block Austin Stogner. Throw him into the mix as well. Over the right side. It's Gray down to the 20. And Gray has 42 of them. Out of the backfield, Gray wide open. He has his first touchdown as an Oklahoma Sooner, Eric Gray.
Good job by Spencer Rattler. Easy pitch and catch. First touchdown for Eric Gray as a Sooner.
Night for Eric Gray already. He takes this carry, sweeping outside, darts. 10.5 minutes left in the opening half. Gray darts around the left side, across the 40. Weaves his way all the way down to the 20.
There's the pulling guard, and Eric Gray sets his blocks up really nice.
Austin Stogner in there early in the game, but they got 4 deep.
2nd down and 4 at the 6. Gray running over the left side with running to 41. They stay on the ground. And look at Gray bouncing around. And they're going to say about that, Brady. 2nd down and 10 for Rattler. And they'll give it to Gray. Cuts it up the sideline and goes well. 2nd down and 1. Handing it off. First down OU and more. How about Gray? Eric Gray, what a night. They run it. Gray with room. First down and more.
Season, Stogner comes in motion to the left. Rattler looking that direction, but he flips it to Gray. And the running back makes 2 men miss and takes off. Finally wrestled down inside.
To the outside. Those linebackers can't get through that wall. And then there's the speed and athletic ability, something that Eric Gray provides.
4 plays. Gray, hesitation, and nice little move along the sidelines to stay inbounds.
Including West Virginia's defense, that he's going to go out of bounds right there. Instead, he cuts.
The boos and the critics here tonight. He can engineer a game-winning drive. This is Gray banging forward. Play action, pressure, tries to escape, now flips it to Gray, catches it way behind the line, but Stoops comes in motion, and Rattler zips it over their far side, catch made, staying in bounds is Gray. Hands it off here. Gray running right. He'll fall down out of bounds.
Underneath to Gray. Slips a tackle with the spin. He's close to
talent come to shine.
On the ground with Eric Gray. Cuts back. He's got a first down run. Sooners
in the ground. Right past the line here. It's this move right here. Bam! I'm going to set that foot in the ground, and I'm going to get north and south. Not the case today.
back to Gray. Cuts upfield. And Gray.
Hall in the backfield. It's Gray coming in motion. Rattler rolling, looking that way, and has a man wide open. Gray, forgotten about by the defense, that kind of reverse. That's a big man hurdling a defender. Love it. 54-yard gain, and hand it off to Gray. And Gray makes the cut, lowers ahead, and OU behind. And then a 47-yard gain. Sooners threatening inside the 30. Gray spinning free. And wrestle.
He's got Mims in the slot there.
Gray makes a cut and is just tackled. Williams to work with here. They have the 2 timeouts. Steps up, late pressure, delivers across the middle, and the catch is made by
This city and this state now about this Sooner team with him there.
He did not throw away his shot. And Eric Gray barges in the end zone, and the folks here who really know this team are appreciative. Finally found the end zone.
It's nice to see Gray get a chance to punch one in and get his touchdown.
Glad it seems, you know, when you're trying to protect the lead, can't do what they
2nd and 8 for the Sooners after recovering their own fumble. Pass completed the 45. And that's going to go to Receivers out to the top of your screen. Little receiver screen complete. And a nice cut and run after the catch by however he wants to serve him up. Williams pulls it out, finds his receiver across the formation. Nice run by Gray. Gray close to the
Here's Williams on 3rd down at 5. Finds an open receiver, Eric Gray for the
need a timeout here. They get it away. Williams dumps it off. Gray. Stutter step. Nice move. Whoa.
Great move from Eric Gray right there, but it was the block from Hazelwood that basically takes up 3 Bears. Down to your target. And generally that happens when your eyes stay down.
Here's Gray. 2nd and goal at the 7. And they'll run it with Gray. Touchdown, OU. It's not rocket science when you play at Oklahoma. Run the ball.
Some run, but watch the offensive line. Good movement up front, and then you've got the vision from the back as he's able to just cut back a ton.
kept it in there for a while, and it is Gray slicing through to the 45. See if they do it on the first play here. It is Gray on a strong run across the 40-yard line, driving the legs, still going. Downstairs, Paul.
His major push with the big guys up front. They've been fantastic for Oklahoma.
And they go right behind him as you say that with Gray. And he turns it up down the sideline. Gray inside the 50.
Well, we've given guy you got to give some credit to, number 9. Excellent block to free up Eric Gray and start to see.
Nestled in D.C., played for the great coach there, Randy Trivers. Caleb Williams spins it out wide for an Oklahoma touchdown, and Gray finishes the deal.
Just spits it out there in a hurt for Eric Gray.
Shifting Williams to USC. He got Gabriel here, even though he had committed to UCLA. And this is a big run for Eric Gray. Down the sideline, Gray slams on the brakes.
And one of the pleasant surprises in camp, Braden Willis did a terrific job on the touchdown. Not only top 6 offense in yards, but man, they run a lot of plays.
They snapped it before the chains were actually set. And Gabriel puts it right on the belly of Gray for a 1st and goal.
Built everything here, huge.
They will run it again as prophesied, and he's
in harm's way. You pound the football.
After back-to-back 3 and outs, Gray will not let reaction to the green light. 4th down and 2. It's Gray weaving for the 1st down. Gray up the middle again, and he get 2 timeouts and the ball after halftime. Gray, nifty agility. Gray the tailback, carving and shimmying for a first. Gray straight up the middle, pushing and powering.
Any of us saw that coming, but when it did, he pounced.
Eric Gray out of the backfield does turn it upfield, and once again Willis is right
for 5. Second down. Behind the left side of the line. First down yardage for. Actually, I don't see a 30. There we go. DJ Miller. Oh. Big run. Cut back at the 45. It's a foot race for Eric Gray. And finally,
get one-on-one situations like this, you have to get them on the ground. Watch him make and miss where he plants his foot in the ground and
inject some fireworks here early. So first down and 10 at the 25. And they'll run it. Eric Gray want to run the football. It's going to be Eric Gray early. Gray again running over the left side. He'll pick up a first down and more as he gets to the 23. This time they'll run it. Gabriel hands it off. And it's Gray. There we back. 2nd and 10. And they'll run it. Gray with room. First down and more. And at the 37. And the handoff straight ahead. Gray finally chopped down. What a first half. 28-7 Oklahoma. And another run. Gray. Touchdown Sooners. And the linebacker just gets stoned in the hole. I mean, boom. Look at that. That is perfect execution up front. And Gray with a great move in the second. Early now 1st and 10 here for the 46. And there's Gray. Steps away on the left side. Good move. About 8. So how easy. And he certainly played well today. One up the middle. It looks like he'll move the chains. And they've been great on that left side. There's Gabriel. Dumps off. Great catch by Gray. Can extend here, grab this one-handed, but Henrich is right there ago, and that's clearly been really an understated issue. As Gray, another run. How about the move? Brady steps away, touchdown, Oklahoma, 21-yard scamper, and again, huge hole. Gonna get blocks right up the middle. See, you got guard center, boom, covering up, and that little wham block. You see the wham block from 22? That's Daniel Parker.
Marvin Mims Jr. has been a deep threat his entire time here at Oklahoma. And this opening pass goes to Gray out of the backfield for a
on that last drive.
Kansas State went backward. Gray going forward for a first down. The only injury they've seen him have was that clavicle last year at UCF. And this run for Gray is a gash for Oklahoma across the 40-yard line.
Play action from that run game.
Another one for Gray. Oh, man, did he take the contact?
That young man got in the weight room this offseason. He said, I needed to sustain in this conference, getting plays to offset that.
Eric Gray again in space and again spinning.
He's hit his shots.
Willis in motion, Gray the run, hitting the hole hard and getting spun. Gray is in. Man, he hit the hole too. He's done 10. Dylan Gabriel to throw off the check down. He's got Gray, and Gray runs to the outside to get.
Sooners with one of the more prolific offenses in the country. They're going to run it. And a nice hole on the left side. First down by. Yes, sir. Gabriel's going to hand it off. And through the right side of that offensive. Gabriel under center this time. Going to hand it off. And that'll do it. Gray. No doubt about that one. Gray. It is third. TCU in that 3-3-5. And they give up the first down. Seemingly emotionally distraught. He was in tears down there. Oklahoma on 1st and 10 down to the 20.
He has really transformed this program.
On the handoff, this is Eric Gray. Gray picks up the first down.
50 yards in that blowout loss. Eric Gray trying to find some room on the left side as he gets it to
forward.
And now Bevel is split out as Gray takes the direct snap, and with that advantage.
Texas on their heels, but it's ultimately about finishing drives, which they ultimately haven't done so far.
2nd and 2, Gray again, and Gray finds that seam with Gray.
0-3 in conference play. And they desperately need a win. Now their offense looks totally a couple downs to get a yard. And off. They won't need a couple downs. They'll get the first down and much more. Gray to the outside, then cut it back in all the way down inside.
You go back to Gray's run. Let's watch how quickly he's able to just change direction and so explosively get down the field. It's had a little bit to do with that.
Now Gray straight ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I tell you though, Gray, he waited for the big block in the middle to happen. Watch as the tight end comes
interrupted on offense.
You know, we always talk about
Dylan Gabriel swings it out left side and the cut up field, and a nice move for Oklahoma.
That is you'll get.
The 3rd down, Gabriel hands it off, and a nice cut for a first down and more. I mean, it's a totally different unit than the one last week especially, but the last 3 weeks. Spin move, broken tackle, inside the 10, Gray, and touchdown!
Break a tackle part with that too high safety look.
And off, huge, monstrous hold, there he goes! To the 10, to the 5, touchdown!
Run, but really, focus on what the offensive line does here. Look at how huge that hole is. They get on the linebackers, they drive everybody wide, and then you let Gray do his thing. And he's in the middle of the field. He's got great options. Backside is sealed off. There is no threat of any.
Unstoppable. This is really conservative. And they hand it off and get a nice gain out into the open field to midfield. To the 45, to the 40. And
coming over so that he couldn't make the play. But you're right. That's 35-40. The game for him.
He's made some mistakes. Handoff, first play of scrimmage for Oklahoma. And the ground game for the 2nd and 10. Handoff, left side, bouncing it. Eric Gray. And he'll get tackled good enough. He'd been averaging 12 a rush. He'll get it here. And he gets through the middle for an OU first down. Wanya Morris committed the penalty that was declined. The sack stands. 2nd down and long, and the Sooners get that.
Run for 300 in the game.
Eric Gray with the carry. Gray cuts it upfield and gets the first. Gabriel swings that one out to the right side. Gray with the catch and run, and Gray.
Really, it's just a long handoff to keep the clock moving.
3rd and 2, straight ahead, first down.
Make it more difficult for Oklahoma on 2nd and 3rd down. Gabriel, swing it, Gray. Good blocking, and Gray with a spin move to the 20 here. They're going to go right back to the line, and this will be a first down. Gray, spin move. Oh, as Matt Campbell said. Meanwhile, Eric Gray back in the game. He's got the football with that jump cut up the middle across the 50. Gray stays in there, 3rd and 1. Gray's got it. Spins forward, first down. Stoops in motion on 2nd and 10. Hand it to Gray. Gray to the outside. Makes a man miss across the 30 and out of bounds. Zigzagging his way for a first down, 15 yards.
Left tackle, Anton Harris just does a great job getting the edge.
He stopped for the Oklahoma defense, and now this is the Iowa State defense that's been one of the best in the country in the 2nd half. And a gashing play on first down from Bo Freeler finally gets to him, but Gray with a pickup of 15.
Just a loaded edge play there. The top
game. This is an Oklahoma offense that in their last game put up 52 on a formerly top 20 ranked Kansas Jayhawks team. Gray set to take the snap. Wildcat, Gray up the middle, Gray pushing, touchdown!
Right there, Ryan Vance just that much too late.
Farouk to kind of jump and get the offsides.
Off play action, Gabriel will go ahead and dump it to Eric Gray. Trying to cut back inside. What a move. He certainly is. Hand off to Eric Gray. Around the edge he goes, pushing for 2nd and 10 from their own 37. Ground game with Eric Gray. 2 catches for 96 yards for Mims and a touchdown. Eric Gray shifting.
And Baylor kind of has that feel to it. They may be able to go back and forth, but they tend to stiffen up and bow their necks.
That's how Oklahoma got its first touchdown today, a run by Gabriel.
He plants his foot again and finds his way over the football and almost scores.
He's going to score right.
Gus, the penalty. Good job of finding his way, weaving through, and then he just uses his physicality.
100-yard rushing games. Here he goes again with some space to win.
No penalty for linemen downfield.
Willis in motion. 4th handoff of this drive, and it goes to Eric Gray.
He's been the answer for them offensively all year long, but Eric Gray letting this offensive line kind of build some confidence.
Was a philosophy major in college.
Will and be physical, that's what they're looking for.
And this was their bread and butter, running the football on that last drive that was
this feat.
He lets it fly to Gray.
Like relationship, there's a comfort and there's a confidence between the two.
Gives it to him again. On the very first drive. Here goes Gray. The first down inside the 25. Trying to break loose.
Gets this block on the perimeter that would spring Eric Gray for the touchdown that would have brought it within 3 points. Mims just misses him.
Gabriel looking up top. He'll dump it out to Eric Gray. They put Stoops in motion. Eric Gray is the guy. Eric Gray. Touchdown.
These teams, here's just a straight hand up the middle for Eric Gray. He follows his line.
Gray goes in motion. They swing it to him out of the backfield. And he breaks the tackle and has a first down. And
continues to develop as they try to pave the way for Gray. You can see that the offense is trying to get the ball to Gray as much as possible.
His first carry of the... Yeah, you saw the ranks in the Big 12. One of the reasons why, this guy, Eric Gray, defensively. That's such a great start, opening drive, miss a field goal, and since then it has been dry. Start this drive with it.
You got to give him opportunities to drive this ball down the field, and then this will be open. Oh my goodness.
Here he goes. Eric Gray on the run. He's breaking away. He's going to take it off the 8.
Just an inside zone, nothing special. Gets in between the offensive linemen, and he has that ability to slither through and get blown wide open. Nice run by Gray.
He stays in the game and gets it again and has 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Gray again. This time he's got a first down and more across.
Ajayi.
Here's Gray dancing left. He'll take it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Zone, find a way to hop gaps, get the guard pulling around the kick out, tight end up the middle, and he finds his way through.
Willis, the tight end, goes in motion. Quick pass as they get it to Gray.
Caught that ball before they started blocking, so that makes it fair.
He's a receiver on first catch 4 touchdowns that day. We've got 3 total today for the 2 teams. This is Gray breaking tackles and taking it. Our officials, the head linesman. That was the reason for the timeout. Oklahoma runs it on first down. Eric Gray with room again, carrying tacklers in 2 here.
You can get it block across right there. Very nice job by big number 71, Anton Harris.
Is Eric Gray. He's got the ball here. Breaking tackles into the end zone. Touchdown, Eric Gray.
He's been a big-time workhorse.
He gets it again. Room to operate.
Drive down to go score. That's exactly what you want if you're Oklahoma.
First down for the Sooners. 3 plays this drive. 3 runs for Eric
Gray offense.
Hey, we said Eric Gray had rushed for over 100 in 4 straight games. He might hit 200 today. Shifty again into plus territory. And
Marvin Mims, and a nice pickup on first down.
Gabriel to throw again on play action. Checks it down to Gray. Got a first down. And Gray is loose inside the 40. And
Isaiah Simmons was at Clemson.
They run Gray here to the left. And little hesitation gets the first down. 21-0. Quickly to the line. Eric Gray. He's in. Touchdown. 20-0 Sooners.
Do it the football after a turnover. Do you turn them into points? That's exactly what they do here. Left side of the offensive line. Standard Oklahoma. He embraces that. This is not the season he thought coming into the year.
Gray breaks a tackle past midfield. 1 man to beat. Inside the 20-yard line. Another hesitation move by Gray. 36 yards.
Just outside zone. Kendall Daniels can't get him on the ground. Jabbar Muhammad.
Here at the end of the first half, Gabriel to Gray out in the flat. Gray past the 25 and dragged down Oklahoma's lead down to 15. Going to keep it on the ground here with Eric Gray. Makes a nice cut. And he's up to the
Oklahoma 3 and 5 in Big 12 play. The lane handoff, Eric Gray.
Good job there.
And we were impressed with him last week in Ames against Iowa State. Gray, nice little wiggle in the hole, gets out across midfield and picks up a.
Saya does a good job, but good job by the offensive line of Oklahoma State, making sure that they kick out.
2nd and 11. Gray moving on up that list, down close to the
dot here.
Gray bounces off a couple of would-be tackler experience in the SEC, played for Tennessee. 2nd straight carry for Gray. Hurdles over the line of scrimmage and give them with Gabriel. Conservative on first down, they give it to Gray. The difference in the game was a missed extra point by Texas Tech. Gabriel gives it to the first man through. It's Gray. Look at Gray go. Gray out to midfield.
Great job by Davey Ray.
They fake it, just stoops on the end around. It's Gray. And Gray doing Gray. Gray has the first down.
A lot of yards.
31-30 is our score. Oklahoma, their second look. And a great stutter. Here comes Gray. And Gray out to the 45.
Once he gets to that second level, he can hit his head on the goalpost in a moment.
2 for a quarter for Gray.
And blows that play up.
3rd down and 1. Decisive cut for Gray. Oklahoma had been passing. Gray makes it a